everyone, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. And today's reading is for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Before we get into your reading, Aquarius, take a few deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. All right, Aquarius. So, the card that we have for you, or your main message, is the Emperor, which I'm going to place here. It's a cougar, the animal. And the bottom deck energy was Three of Cups, beneath which we have Moon, and also, so the Three of Cups, which is Three of Shells here. Three of Cups, sorry, the Moon and Empress. So very strong mother energy, and Emperor can be, associated with father energy. So not necessarily your parents, it could be associated with that, but more so the energy of these two archetypes or aspects. So with this being the bottom deck energy, what I'm perceiving, because even before this we have Page of Shells and Five of Acorns and Ace of Swords, so which is Ace of Swords, Page of Cups and Five of Wands, which tells me that you've broken through some awareness, or you have essentially realized something very deep about your inner child and how it was not served or not taken care of, probably in a mothering way. So you've been spending a lot of time mothering yourself. You really have embodied a lot of this mother like energy, and the three words are beauty and abundance. So beauty and abundance as well. Maybe you were taking care of your physical vessel, your physical body a lot. You were spending a lot energy, resources on taking care of your physical body. And we have the Moon, imagination and perception. So after from Empress we are going to the Moon. So what is coming to the surface here is, or what I'm getting aware of is, you might be getting a little confused, a little, not a little, you might be getting a clouded vision, or your mind is clouded around a certain thing or a few things, where you really want to dig deep and figure out what is happening here. And that could have been making you really tired going into this deep dive. So that must have been exhausting for you, because of which you may have taken up this playful energy, Three of Cups energy, or you were spending time in things that made you happy, which is great. You should definitely continue that. Yet, the message here from the universe is the Emperor card, wherein you are being pushed to focus your energy. Maybe you, in order to tap into your intuition, especially with the Moon card, you took up Three of Cups energy, which is you probably went into study groups, study in the sense that you might be studying a subject that you like, or you went into art and craft related stuff. You maybe joined an art class and something like that. And so stuff like that, that really is creative, it rings true to your heart. You've been diving into it to explore your intuition, to explore what is deep within, or to create a greater connection with your intuition, which is phenomenal. Yet the net the universe is now asking you to go into the next step, where you are the Emperor. So you have to tap into that father like masculine energy, where there is structure, there is intentional creation, deliberate creation. That is the most important message here. You have to tap into that deliberate creation. I'm just looking for the next deck for you, and there's no two ways about it is what I'm receiving, because this, in my experience too, when we have had experiences of realizations, especially where we were not treated right, we do tend to correct that in terms of, or the first step that we would take to correct that is to soothe ourselves, which is phenomenal. And soothing ourselves should be a part of our everyday life, or every moment rather. And especially soothing ourselves in terms of forgiving ourselves, being kind to ourselves. And sometimes when we are still in that hurt, when we're still releasing that hurt rather, we might indulge in things that are essentially not so good for us, or they're not working for how we have progressed. So something that soothed you earlier may not soothe you anymore yet, because it's familiar and it soothes you. For example, just binge watching on a show that you really like, but you do know that it's not really producing as much joy, it's not creating as much abundance as you would like to have. So you innately know that you have to take some other step, you have to take a better step. And discipline sounds irritating, it is exhausting, but discipline can also be equivalent to committing to yourself. Maybe that's the term you need to embrace, Aquarius, where you commit to yourself, because committing to yourself is one, if not the only, but then definitely the most important aspect of self love, or caring for yourself, where you take those necessary actions, which might be mundane, which might be not so exciting, but in the longer run it's going to serve you a lot. So that is the message coming through here for you, Aquarius. You're not wrong in tending to yourself and mothering yourself, but this deep intuition that you want to tap into and connect clearly with, or more strongly with, you have to now take very actionable, intentional, deliberate steps. Okay, so what else for Aquarius? I'm going to shuffle again. We have, all right, peaceful passageway. Choose serenity, and see goddess of momentum. Consistent communication is at the bottom of the deck. Number 5, peaceful passageway, which is 4 to 5. You are anyway progressing for sure, Aquarius. And the thing is, to embody this emperor energy and be self actualized, you need to include that playfulness as well. Playfulness and creating a life very intentionally do not have to be very, completely different pathways. They can very well be brought together to create the cocktail, mocktail, what have you, or the energetic cocktail of what you would like to experience in life, right, Aquarius? So give yourself the permission to tap into the energy of discipline, or committing to yourself in a very peaceful, calm way. Like, don't look at discipline as punishment, rather look at it as a gift that you can give to yourself, and take one step at a time, and concretize each of those steps, or concretize it in phases, however suits you. But take those steps with peace, with calmness, with the awareness that you are taking care of yourself. So it's inevitably going to bring you some calmness or serenity in your life in some way, shape, or form, for sure. So Aquarius, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.